So apparently Biggie was hanging out with CIROC before they meet up with Tesehki, Neek, and Mariah Lynn. And Rocky apparently was just sitting with these receipts and didn't bring it up in the video at all, but decided to attack Biggie. But apparently that is not true. Biggie hung out with CIROC after she got attacked. Today we're going to explain everything that happened and what broke down. So recently Neek made some posts saying, "It's the I'm only Tesehki friend for me, clown. This girl literally was driving my car around my child." Like, what? Hey, calling me that girl. This is in 2023. Be for real. To do all this for a TV show to keep an image is insane. Then she says, "Yeah, people think they can get away with playing games, but God don't play about his people. Going live on TikTok. If y'all want the real on the Biggie, meet me over there." Well, anyway, Tesehki ended up going live explaining that she had some footage showing that Biggie was hanging out with CIROC before the meetup.
Rocky, now that I just found out what I just found out, Rocky actually herself over, if you ask me. And I love you, Rocky.
Thank you, bitch.
But I have to say this. I don't know if you're on here, Rocky, but the news that I have, baby girl, that Rocky has so much information, has so much proof, that she could have just took that scene and made it like, she could have turned that bitch up a whole different way.
A gossip session.
Because, like, let's keep it clear. Right before that scene, Biggie, Kaniyah, and CIROC, y'all wasn't together drinking at a bar at the hotel in Arizona?
I was playing.
And the person that seen y'all begged them. Y'all begged, no, not y'all, Biggie begged them not to come and tell me. That's crazy. See, I know me just finding out the tea. Me just finding out the tea.
Juicy details.
And the that said something is very scared, but come on, I don't give a through all the names. So you mean to tell me Kaniyah and CIROC both have amnesia?
Now, the person who told Tesehki this and gave her this information is the photographer. Not the producers like I thought before. It was the photographer. My bad. I'm sorry, producers. Me blaming your ass. And I'm going to give you more detail about him later on. Keep watching.
Y'all was together. So if anything, with Rocky knowing that, and Rocky didn't just straight, Rocky asked her, like how she asked her, Rocky better than me. Me knowing this right here. Me knowing this, Rocky, you a little different, bro. I'm going to say you a little different.
But Rocky, though, why she playing victim? Like somebody did something to her. Why she sitting here acting like she wasn't outside with CIROC?
You caught me.
I literally told y'all this. I told y'all that I went to go take Kaniyah pictures, and it was Kaniyah, CIROC, and Biggie. And Biggie was literally explaining herself to me. Because I was like, ooh, being messy, you know how I get when I'm drunk. She was literally explaining herself to me. And that was before the scene that y'all filmed. So I'm confused.
Wow.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
Only thing I can say is like, Rocky, get the fuck here right now.
I was playing.
Right now. Because the fact that you go in there, you got up at that table and you like, okay, this Tesehki friend, I'ma just ask. Bitch, if you know, and you got your facts, the facts that I got right here, why would you sit there and ask her instead of just going in her shit? You already know the truth.
Yeah.
Why? Bitches was trying to set us up. Like,
she was asking questions because that is not evidence, bro. A man telling you this happened is not evidence. That's not facts. Come on, Tesehki, show more. Someone outside of your little friendship group telling, yeah, I thought you're hanging out together is not proof, baby. That's why she was asking the questions.
I feel like Rocky really was just she was doing the way she did out of respect for me. Like, cause me knowing that a bitch set my bitch up, I don't care how close you are, bitch. Yeah, Rocky, you're a little too nice. Love you, though.
Oh, that's nice.
I did not know that. So, whole point of this fight, it really was. It wasn't no accusation. It was facts.
You're wrong. Again.
Biggie, I mean, not Biggie. What's her name? Rocky just was being nice.
At this point, you can tell that Tesehki is making excuses for the way Neek acted. At the end of the day, I don't think she had that to begin with. She never had hardcore evidence. Anyway, Tesehki ends up stepping on Rocky saying, yo, this shouldn't be a question. It should have been facts. Let's see what she says.
You should have been more on point. It should have never been a question.
I mean, yeah, it shouldn't have been a question.
You're getting a little slow right now.
It should have been a statement.
Yeah.
Explain herself. I thought she was going going to, because I know she's a bitch, I thought she was going to get on there and, like, be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, or something.
No, but my thing, okay, so even with you asking her, when she told you no, with the video you have, you should have straight been like, so you wasn't just with Kaniyah and CIROC drinking in the Arizona hotel?
That's suspicious.
That's enough. Like, and she would have, like, I would have said that, because when you did question her, you was like, you was giving her more so the floor to just say no, versus you just coming with your actual facts. Like, bitch.
Now, Miss Kaniyah stepped in the chat. She says, this isn't correct. The timeline is wrong. And then Neek said, I turned up on Biggie plain and simple before I sit down. She was at the hotel with CIROC having drinks with the same cousin she called on the set. That's why he was laughing. He couldn't even take her serious. He knew she was lying, and Biggie knows it's proof, and she knows multiple people seen her, and screenshots don't lie. Actually, screenshots can lie. Anyway,
we not the only ones who know that Biggie was at the hotel with CIROC. Why do you think nobody is really taking up for Biggie or nothing? Everybody just watching because they know the truth. Why would Zeus post their artist getting slit? Yeah! We know why. Because Biggie was lying. She was chilling with CIROC. You was having drinks with her.
I do not want to comment.
And my whole thing is, as a friend, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. Now, what I wish I would have done would have just straight came to the table. Bitch, you was out with CIROC, you was drinking, and I should have straight went off then.
You were so quiet.
Because the fact that now you trying to drag it and you trying to make yourself look like you right and you know that you right is weird. You a weird ass bitch.
she continued, you should worry less about what I'm doing and more about who saw what you were doing. The truth has a funny way of traveling, lol. Now, while this was circling on the internet, Biggie was like, lies, 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 lies. Biggie also said, mind you, try again. I spent my whole entire week in that city with Rolly, cooking and minding our business and shopping with Kaniyah. So please, lie and try again, baby.
Because you keep up a lot of bullshit out of it. Like, and then you, how old is your ass?
41.
A grown-ass goofy.
When their head don't work, they start telling lies. Bring the receipts or shut up, goofies.
Not now you only talk to CIROC to tell her to leave your friends alone. What, Biggie? Now you only talk to CIROC to tell her to leave your friends alone? See, like, this is the... Biggie, when we sat down at that table, you said I never talked to CIROC a day in my life. I'm literally talking to her to really gain clarity to understand what's going on. And you just saying over and over, I never sat down with her a day in my life. Only thing she ever did was apologize to me. That's it. I'm getting some work done on my house right now, so y'all probably hear the little construction workers or whatever. I don't give a damn! But like, girl, you weird as shit. And then you got everybody on this internet thinking you this victim. Whole time you was fraternizing. And even CIROC gonna get on here like, I ain't never talked to that girl or sit down with her. Girl, y'all were chilling. Y'all were chilling multiple times. You and Biggie was...
Now, remember I told you that Kaniyah said that the timeline was incorrect? Well, she ended up stepping up, going on live, explaining the situation, and showing some receipts of their timeline that they have.
When Biggie went and had that scene with Tesehki and all of them, that was April the 20th, that happened in Phoenix. For that whole situation, Biggie has never spoken to CIROC separately outside of the situation that happened at the rehearsal when CIROC apologized in front of everybody. Everybody's seen that. That was the only communication that they ever had.
You expect me to believe all this?
Then they had that scene, then Rocky for her, then Rocky claimed like, hey, Biggie is talking to her, Biggie is setting this up, all of this stuff. Fast forward. In the beginning of the season, me and CIROC was creating a relationship, so me and CIROC was hanging out like frequently. Also, me and Biggie was hanging out, but separately.
That's suspicious.
Me and Biggie would do our thing. We'll go to the malls, we'll shop, we'll do the things that we like to do. CIROC, eat, talk, chop it up, cool. Separate friendships, it wasn't like a trio, it wasn't a group, it wasn't none of that. I was just cool with CIROC and I was cool with Biggie. I never tried to make them be cool. I never talked about the situation with both of them or amongst like, oh, trying to make it work out, none of that. Now, like I said, this is important. The day that Rocky fought Biggie was April the 20th. The day that CIROC and Biggie ever sat down and had a private conversation while I was present was April 27th.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That when Rocky fought Biggie, that was in Phoenix. When the photographer said that Biggie begged him not to say nothing and he was taking my pictures that night, that was in Vegas, April 27th.
I am innocent.
So my only thing that I'm trying to clear up is that she hadn't had any conversation.
I literally been saying that this whole time.
She hadn't had no private conversations. They were not friends. They did not have each other's number. They didn't follow each other on Instagram before the fight happened. So y'all fought her. Y'all did all of that. And then later on, she had to have a conversation with CIROC because that's just how TV is. CIROC wanted to apologize. They knew CIROC was cool with me. They knew Biggie was hanging out with me. They felt like it was a safe space. That's all it was. After they had that one scene where it was just us three, April 27th, and CIROC apologized, took accountability. She said that she wished she never done it, and all of these things. Like, she felt like she wished she would have been able to get on the show in a different way, in which y'all want to see because that scene is coming up. That same night, after the scene was concluded, that is when we all hung out. Her friends already basically showed they wasn't her friends. She already got into a fight. Y'all already putting on to her that she's basically in cahoots with a girl that she's not in cahoots with. Then said girl comes to her, apologizes, takes accountability. A week later, after the scene, after doing her job, because she has to do her job, she has to show up to a scene. Yes, we did hang out, but that was a week later.
Oh. Okay.
So, that's it. April 18th. April 18th.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
We was in Phoenix. We had a show. Their scene, this says Phoenix. This says April 18th. Their scene was April the 20th in Phoenix, in which Tesehki already clarified. Now, this picture that Seven took of me, because this is the picture he sent me. This is in Vegas. This is the Vegas hotel. This is Resort World. This is the Vegas flyer. April 24th. So it just showed y'all, yeah.
Now, I like Kaniyah. She articulated that so well, showing the receipts. So basically, Seven, the photographer, is messy as hell. But they end up all going on live together, explaining more of the situation that happened.
Seven said that he just told Rocky about the seeing us yesterday. And he showed me the
They try to
DM.
find a reason. And even if he told them yesterday, he has the wrong timeline. They fought me in Arizona.
Oh, really?
I mean, where's it? Scottsdale, Arizona, yes. They fought me in Scottsdale, Arizona on the 20th. We didn't sit down till after that.
We didn't sit down until the 27th, and we were never in Phoenix. We were in Vegas. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, and then I
only remember because of the casino where we was.
But hold on, I also seen like a lot of the fans saying like, well, she still sat down with CIROC anyway. Bro, we're literally filming a TV show.
Duh. I know that. I'm aware.
What do y'all think happens? People want to sit down, they're going to have conversations, they're going to talk things out, they're going to fight things out, things are going to happen. I'm just glad that we can clear it up because I feel like at the end of the day, like, our names were mentioned, the dates wasn't correct, the city wasn't correct, they fought you.
Prove it, bitch.
I want to see what Tesehki and her team are going to say now, though.
So
say the truth.
Now the truth is
out.
And that's just the most important thing.
Now, Mariah ends up coming in, giving her 2 cents, saying that Biggie is lying, and apparently they hung out when Kaniyah was getting her nails done.
It's so funny to me how I just seen the live and Biggie is lying, y'all. Biggie is lying.
How dare you?
First and foremost, I just want to say this. They talking about the timelines don't match. No. it matches. First and foremost, Biggie told me herself, she told everybody, she had a restraining order against CIROC.
What?
So how are you anywhere near someone that you have a restraining order against? And none of us, by the way, for the record, have ever seen this restraining order. So I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's not. I just know what Biggie told us. And Biggie said, oh, I went to the nail salon with Kaniyah and CIROC walked in. I didn't know CIROC was going to be there.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
And that she even told CIROC, oh, I have a restraining order on you. Do you know that?
Okay, when? What day? What's the timeline? See, she's leaving such important information out.
I wish Anna was there because she would have cursed Biggie.
Okay, so CIROC ended up getting the receipt. She ended up confronting Seven about the situation and sharing the receipts to the public. She says, I'll let everybody carry on their day. Here's the receipts, black and white. I don't have nothing against you. I told them I wanted to make sure, and I was literally telling her because she was getting attacked online. I've been around them, so I was trying to send her some shit to pick her head up. Wasn't trying to be a part of no storyline, nor did I ask them to do all that, because if that was the case, I would have said something then. Then shit would have been out. Then I did not ask for them to use my memos, nor did I tell her that to be used into a storyline. To ask, I even went and asked Kaniyah. They went and did all that before even letting me confirm anything. So he's saying they didn't confirm anything, and he was trying to get some information out of Kaniyah to confirm, I guess, the narrative that he had in his head. Anyway, he says, I never said when it was on the memo. I said it happened, which it did.
But Rocky though, why is she playing victim? Like somebody did something to her. Why she sitting here acting like she wasn't outside with CIROC? I literally told y'all this. I told y'all.
You liar! Sir, that doesn't sound like that at all. And I told them I had to make sure first, which I did.
Oh, really?
I ain't getting involved in the female stuff, gang TV or not. I got a life outside of all that other shit, but yet you still did with your messy ass. That's work. I got some relationships outside of the show with some people, and I leave it at that. I don't owe Biggie nothing, so I told them simple as that wasn't nothing towards you. The fact that she came and explained herself to me when we was leaving without me even asking for any details, I said something. I didn't say something then because I knew that in the moment it was gonna be a big deal. I said something to Rocky directly because I see her online getting attacked, not knowing that she was gonna do the internet shit. So it is what it is now, but I'm telling you, it wasn't like that with you. I didn't lie, and I don't have nothing against you. You can feel how you want to feel about it.
I feel extremely angry.
Nothing nobody said I know was wrong for even saying something, but the extra shit not on me. I told them what happened. I said the exact hotel, Vegas Conrad, and I asked, let me ask to make sure. CIROC says, you lied about the timing. Tesehki's just said Arizona at a hotel, so clear that shit up. And Biggie was already attacked when you seen us. I found out at the casino, lol. He says, I didn't lie about the timing. They got it confused and I told them. Like I sent the message to you, but I ain't got time for you to be screenshotting and posting it. I ain't lie though. They just doing them. I told them what happened, and I told them it was Vegas at the Conrad. CIROC says, you missing the point. That bitch knows when it was, and I was trying to use whatever you said to fit a narrative. Simple as that. I know the point. I already said about 3 times I was wrong for even saying something, but a liar I am not.
You keep saying that, but I find that very, very hard to believe.
Nor was that against you. If they don't clear up the timing, I'm going to, but I don't need you going to use our messages in your stuff because I really don't want to be a part of it. Out of the parties involved, I'll simply say the timing is off, but damn, MS don't even know if that's me for real. I don't want to be a part of this shit. Now, at the end of the day, if it's true that Biggie was hanging out with Kaniyah, CIROC at the hotel together, then there needs to be pure evidence with timelines, screenshots, photo footage, timestamps, messages with timestamps. They need all that shit. But clearly by those messages, that is not the case, and they're trying to run up with a narrative of why Neek attacked Biggie. Anyway, it looks like Mariah has it for Biggie at the next reunion, and Biggie is getting the cops involved. I think Biggie's not going to be at this reunion, y'all. Real talk. I think she's scared. Anyway.
Biggie texts me. She's still talking online, but she texts me threatening me with legal action, and her exact words were, you're going to end up behind bars with me, because she think I had somebody text her. Girl, I'm gonna see you at reunion. I'm gonna handle you at reunion.
I'm scared.
Why in the world would I ever need to do something? She's gonna go straight to the audience. Why in the world would I ever need somebody to attack you outside? Be for real.
I'm bigger than you. I'm higher in the food chain. Get in my belly.
And I see the comments, oh, you can't fight. Well, neither can Biggie, so I guess this is a fair fight, huh?